questions?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that, you know, this was going to be a hard-fought game. You know, these guys were picked to win their conference. We knew they had 2 first-team All-League guys, and they're good. You know, they're good. But, you know, I felt getting back home, you know, after, you know, a long road trip, playing so many different teams and so many different facilities, it was good to get back home. Had a long week of tests last week, but you know, it's good that you know, we were able to grab this one, and we knew it was going to be a rock fight. You know, they're really good. You know, they're very aggressive, especially on the glass, and you know, we did what we had to do. We had a couple opportunities to win the game, but you know, down the stretch we kind of opened it up a little bit, you know, with our offense. And I thought that freed us up a little bit, to get some, you know, free shots from good-looking shots. Got to the free throw line, made the free throws that we needed to make down the stretch, and got to overtime, and it was, you know, we stepped up and made the shots.
They had shot 28%. What do you think was best about your defense? What did you like about your defense?
We caught them on a bad night. You know, we caught them on a bad night. So that's number one. And I thought our defense, you know, Zach, we put him on, you know, number 10. And I thought he did a good job. You know, he's a bigger guard, 6'3". And, you know, he was quick, but, you know, he held him to, you know, 3 for 15 is pretty significant to a kid that's first team All-League. So, but, you know, we knew inside they were going to be, you know, they were going to be tough to handle, but we kept throwing different guys in there. I think Jamal getting 17 rebounds is absolutely phenomenal. You know, I mean, that's the one thing he does better than anybody that I've coached in a long time. You know, with just being able to go to the glass and box out and, you know, get the ball so we can get it on offense. But, you know, we tried to turn them over a little bit, and, you know, we really shared the ball, having 12 assists. You know, made the extra pass. You know, I remember one time, I thought it was Adam throwing it to Zach, which was a tremendous play. And then Jamal, you know, Jeremiah hit a shot. I mean, you know, it was kind of wide open, and we opened the floor up. And, you know, when you make shots, you become a good coach. Mm-hmm. You know, so, you know, but they, you know, our guys did it. Our bench, you know, really stepped up and, you know, gave us some quality minutes. But for a young, inexperienced team, I mean, these wins are you know, great wins for us because you're going against a reputable team.
You were, I think you were, let's say, 8th in the MAC last year, field goal percentage defense.
Yeah.
You know, you're holding teams to 60 points, 63, 62 points a game this year.
Yeah.
You know, you're on ball defending. It's pretty good this year.
Yeah, it's very good. Well, I mean, we spent a lot of time in it. We talk to our guys about it, and you know, we watch the scatter report, we break down film, and we really try to make a conscious effort to stay in front of guys. And I think our guys have done a really good job with that. You know, we still want to try to get it inside so we can get 20+ free throws a game, because you win games by the equation. The equation is you got to have free throws, you got to have second chance points, you got to have fast break points, and then you have to have points off of turnovers. And, you know, all that is part of the equation of easy buckets, you know. So, so this was a great win for us, no question about it, especially at this time.
What, you touched on it a little, but the last sequence there, you know, you spread it out. Was it the thought to get a particular Jeremiah,
no, you know,
or it was just spread out?
Yeah, I think it was spread out, and then you know, I think he has the confidence to, you know, get himself open just because we spread it out. It's just such a different type of offense that we run. It takes a lot of pressure off of them, and you know, they were doing a good job of really making it difficult to get the ball inside. So we opened it up a little bit. You know, he made a heck of a shot. You know, he deserves a lot of the credit.
Near at the end of regulation, you took a timeout, and then you got Zach. Zach had a shot there, and then in overtime, you had two timeouts, and you kept them. Just what's the thought process like there?
Yeah, well, he's, we wanted him to, get that shot. I mean, it was like in and out, so, but, you got to make shots. I thought it was a great look. I thought it was a great, play that we designed, and he was wide open. So.
And the defense on Warning, you think Heath and Bleeker did it in the first half, fronted him great.
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, he's a ton. I'm glad we aren't playing him anymore for a while.
In the second half, I mean, what did you think? I mean, he obviously got a lot more in the second half. It seemed like he got more just kind of rebounding.
Yeah, well, that's what he does. He not only scores off the pass, but he scores off the rebound. I mean, he just goes to the glass. He's got Jamal's mentality to get to the glass. There's not a lot of thinking there, but he's a heck of a player. That's why he's picked first team. They're picked number 1 in their conference.
Coach, in a game like this where it comes down to the last shot, are you still adjusting to not having Billy? I mean, I know it's 8 games into this year and you haven't had him.
Billy who? Billy who? You got to keep moving forward. I mean, it's just, I think the kids are finding out that, we can win games, moving forward, and it's incredible. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's really incredible where we're at right now. I mean, you think about our schedule at Bonaventure, at Cornell, at Lehigh, all these games, at UMass, I mean, good Lord, so to be where we're at and, and being 2-0 in the league, and, we just got to keep working to get better, and we're going to have speed bumps along the way, but, these are very, very good wins for us early on, and it just shows our kids that we're resilient. We're resilient.
And one more for Coach.
Our guys have stepped up.
Yeah, but just again, the fact that defense cures a lot of ills. I mean, you shoot 31% or whatever you shot, and you won anyway because you did.
Held them down to 28%. I mean,
yeah.
How many teams have done that? When's the last time? I mean, that's a very. I mean,
so
they are
you've
very
got them
offensive.
buying into that.
Yeah. One shot, one stop. We do a lot of stops in practice when we stop the opposing team, and our guys really understood that. But to hold them to 28% is incredible.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thanks.